Salute. How y'all doing? My name is DerrickCWilliams. I want to introduce you to Denver Mayor Hancock, I believe his name is. And he was caught recently flying on a plane to come to the great state of Mississippi, where I hail from, to be with family. The only problem with that is he himself in the Denver area issued restrictions or advice or recommendations that people not travel so as to not spread the St. Ives 19. All of this is a hoax, in my opinion. And more news every day is coming out that it is, in fact, a hoax. But yet and still, mainstream media is saying that, we're having all of these cases. And as a result, this gives petty dictators like this clown carte blanche to say, yo, stay home. The title of this presentation will be called An African American Super Spreader. And I'm just one man in the comment section on YouTube. This is one Democratic mayor in a slew of Democratic mayors and other politicians who have been caught flouting their own St. Ives 19 restrictions because they are elite and we, the people, should do as they say. But they travel, they eat $300 a plate dinners like California Governor Gavin Newsom did, and as San Francisco Mayor London Breed recently did. You have Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot getting her hair done, that bullshit fro she got. Nancy Pelosi getting her hair done, no mask. Jim Kenney in Philadelphia, no mask. All of these people are flouting all of these restrictions that they tell you and I to sit home and stay home so we can stay safe. As Queen Supreme would say, I call bullshit. All y'all take care. Greenville, Mississippi till I die.
After hopping on a plane to be Mississippi with his family for Thanksgiving, Denver Mayor Michael Hancock says he failed and he hopes people can forgive him. I'm Michaelia White. Thanks so much for joining us. Tonight, critics are calling for Hancock's resignation. The mayor's message before Thanksgiving was clear: don't travel for the holiday unless you have to, but he disregarded his own advice. CBS 4's Sean Boyd talked with him this afternoon about his choice.
The mayor spoke to me from his home in Denver and told me he should have never left home for Thanksgiving. He knew it was wrong and says there's no excuse.
I recognize that my job as mayor is not only to come up with, safe practices for the entire city, but also to lead by an example. And I think on that measure, I failed.
Denver Mayor Michael Hancock admits his decision to fly to Mississippi to be with his daughter for Thanksgiving, even as he urged everyone else to stay home, was hypocritical.
It's a mistake that I deeply regret and deeply apologize for.
He says it's not that he didn't believe what he was saying about the threat to public health.
I have stood by the science, have worked very diligently. What health officials were doing was exactly what we set out to do, and that was to save the city.
But do as I say, not as I do.
As always, I'm human, and I've made a mistake here, John, but I hope that, again, 9 months of very hard work and honesty and transparency is not erased.
He says he didn't want to disappoint his daughter and knows he's instead disappointed those who have followed his advice.
Do you worry going forward that people won't listen to you?
I hope that people listen, because at the end of the day, the mayor is a vessel for that information that scientists and public health officials and medical professionals have advised us on.
Are you the best messenger for this going forward?
You don't come into this space believing that people won't notice the things you do. And I always say it's how you respond to a mistake is just as important. We won't be traveling. Let's just put it that way.
The mayor is tested weekly for COVID-19 and per city policy will now quarantine for 14 days.